you today? I hope you're doing well. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a Bible study. We haven't done one of these videos in a really long time, and this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while because I feel like this guy gets kind of a bad rap. And today we are going to talk about the crucifixion and Judas. I know a lot of people know Judas is quite famous for being the one who betrayed Jesus with a kiss, and a lot of people hate him. His name is synonymous with a backstabber, a turncoat, a liar, and an overall bad guy. However, if you look at the entire story of the crucifixion and Jesus's life in context, you will see that Judas is really not that bad after all. He is simply just a player. Judas was one of Jesus's disciples. He loved him very much, and he betrayed him much in the way that Peter did. Peter actually betrayed Jesus 3 times before his death. Judas only betrayed him once. However, it was Judas's kiss that led to him being fingered and taken to the cross. Not that he wasn't going to be pinpointed and taken to the cross either way. That's the point. Once we get to the part where the crucifixion is to occur and Pontius Pilate does not want to crucify Jesus, Jesus himself tells him, I'm going to go on this cross out either way. You have been chosen to be the person who sends me there, just like everyone else has been chosen to play their part. Judas was chosen to play his part just like everyone else. There are 2 conflicting stories in the Bible that say what happened to Judas after the betrayal. One of them is that he bought land with the money and then his stomach exploded and all of his intestines just fell out all over the land. And then the other story is that he felt very bad about what he did. He gave the money back and then he killed himself. Which one do you think is the truth? I think it's the one where he gave the money back and he killed himself. He felt just as bad about it as Peter did. He didn't want to do it, just like Peter didn't want to do it. Just like Pontius Pilate didn't want to do it. Nobody wanted this except for God, because Jesus was coming to drop the cheat code and God didn't want that to be easy. So he made it very difficult. He made it to where everybody betrayed this man. Everybody betrayed Jesus on the way. And when he asked for water, I know I bring this up all the time, he asked for water, they put vinegar on a sponge and gave it to him. That's how hardcore this was for this man. However, I feel like any of the disciples of Jesus Christ deserves at least a deeper dive into why they might have acted the way that they did. And the man was just as apologetic and sorrowful for his actions as Peter was. Now, granted, his actions led to Jesus' death, but he was on his way to the cross either way. So I guess the story of Judas and Jesus, obviously, but the story of Judas is one of grace. And just one that helps you to understand that sometimes people are put in roles, maybe roles they don't even want to go and play, because there is a higher power at play as well. So that's what we think about. Be kind, for everyone is fighting a hard battle. Thank you. Love you. Bye.